I'll send for you if I need you.
Elder.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
Proximity sensor's green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
Remember, these squires are the future of the Brotherhood. Mold them well. It's good to know the squires are learning from the best.
Captain Kells.
The squires we're assigning to you have yet to see serious combat, so be on the lookout.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
That's quite the crater you've manifested in the center of Boston. Marvelous work. Simply marvelous.
You aren't disappointed that all the Institute's technical research just went up in smoke?
On the contrary. It's always been my sincerest hope that the Institute's ill-conceived research would never see the light of day. And, thanks to your efforts, it appears that my hopes have become reality.
I'm glad you're impressed.
There's no need to be modest. You deserve all the accolades you've been receiving, and more. And despite popular opinion on this vessel, I feel that using the Minutemen to accomplish this feat was an inspired concept. You've minimized the Brotherhood's potential casualties by coercing another force, using them as virtual cannon fodder. Inspired. Sometimes I feel the Brotherhood has such a narrow view when executing its operations. Well, I've already taken up more than enough of your valuable time. If you still wish to procure technical documents or escort one of my scribes, please let me know.
Feeling any after effects from the Institute explosion?
Say what? I can't hear you over this ringing in my ears.
Well, that's to be expected, given the circumstances. You did a hell of a job out there, you know? Everyone aboard is talking about it. Working with the Minutemen to destroy the Institute may not have been the Brotherhood way, but it was still the right thing to do. Anyway, as long as you're feeling fine, you're cleared for active duty. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
I'm worried about these recruits. Too young, too green. Not like the initiates back in my day.
Hey there.
Never did like this rust bucket. Oh, sure, the Pridwin's a fine ship, but put me in the field any day.
And just like that, the Institute was gone in a puff of smoke. Thanks to the Minutemen.
Next time you're running off, how about you invite your brothers and sisters to the party?
I know I'm not the first to say this, but I appreciate what you did down there. The Institute got exactly what it deserved.
I'm guessing that's not all you wanted to say.
Is it that obvious? Sorry. I just keep thinking about all the lives that were lost getting to this point. There was this one pilot in particular. Rico was his name. I'd been on this ship long enough that I watched him go from a greenhorn wastelander to a lancer. Every day, after his duty shift, he'd come back here and we'd talk about, well, everything. Sometimes for hours. I remember the day Kells put him in command of a vertibird. He ran right down here to me and handed me a bottle of whiskey. I told him to keep it, but he insisted. He said I was his friend. Felt he owed it to me for keeping him sane all those years.
Did something happen to him?
The worst thing you could imagine. Right before you got back to the Pridwin, Kells told me he was shot down. Some punk with a rocket launcher got lucky and blew him from the sky. I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. It's not really any of your concern. I guess I just wanted to show you that there's two sides to every victory. Those who live to revel in it, and those who died making it happen. Well, I think I've raked you through the mud for long enough. Here, I want to give you this as a token of my gratitude for everything you've done. I hope the gesture means the same to you as it did to me.
I have some important work to do, if you'll excuse me.
Not sure I like the idea of the Minutemen having so much firepower.
The Minutemen took down the Institute? They're more resourceful than I thought. Never expected the Minutemen would be capable of taking out the Institute.
Next time you run an op, how about you invite your brothers and sisters to the party?
Hey.
It should have been the Brotherhood dealing the final blow to the Institute, not the Minutemen.
Do you realize that by destroying the Institute, you provided me with a host of new opportunities? I can't wait to get to work.
You're strangely upbeat about the deaths of hundreds of people.
No. I don't think you understand. The detonation of the Institute's reactor undoubtedly had a significant impact on the Commonwealth's ecosystem. There hasn't been an atomic explosion of this magnitude in quite a long time. Certainly none that I've been close enough to study. The prospect of watching what this immense concentration of radiation does to the local flora and fauna is nothing short of exciting. You've done a great service in the name of science. In any event, I'm certain you need to get back to your duties, and I need to get back to my data. Thanks again for providing me with such a wonderful opportunity.